Well, hail fire. It is RockdaRiff, and I am back with some more Ghost. I didn't have the echo there. But we have made it to Missilia Cappuccino. I keep hearing this shit on TikTok. How do we say this? Missilia Amori. Right? Or are y'all going to murder me in the comments? No, it's pronounced. I'm going to say Missilia Amori. Yeah, we're sticking with that. Oh, I've been chomping at the bit to get to the rest of this album. I've had a few people DM me and they want to talk about the full album, and I'm like, yo, I've only made it. At the time, I'd only made it to Cenotaph. I had one person was like, yo, kudos to you for being able to fucking hold off. I was like, I got to. Because I want my first time listening to be genuine on camera, and y'all get to see it. I had a total brain. But let's dive on in. Oh, now I remember what I was going to say. Uh, at the moment, Saint Nized, Saint Nized and Cenotaph are my favorite, and I think I figured out in De Profundis Borealis what was kind of keeping me from really getting into the chorus of that song was I think the drums needed to crash a bit harder, like a crash cymbal. But I could be crazy. Maybe I'm the only one that thinks that. All right, now those thoughts are out. Let's get on into Missilia Amori. Okay. I like that.
So you want out now, don't you love? Was I not all you were dreaming of? Love rockets shot right in between your eyes.
I like those lyrics. Love rockets, and then the guitar. That's fucking pretty good.
Love rockets shot right in between your eyes. Love rockets excite me with your demise.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So if this is Cenotaph was over the halfway mark. We got Marks of the Evil One coming up. Is the later half of this record a little bit heavier musically wise? This is pretty. I like this a shit ton so far.
Before my love has
I love that bass.
turned
Ding, 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 ding.
before my love, it is too late. Love rockets
I'm gonna be annoying my old lady with that. Oh my god, I'm gonna like jump out around corners and scare her. Love rockets. That shit is the bomb, bro. All right. So far, Saint Nized, Cenotaph. Miscellany Cappuccino or Amori. I like this song a shit ton already. I love that bass. Don't, don't. I kind of hope we get later in the song. I hope we get a bass break. I want to hear that fucking thump. Okay. Yeah! I can never pronounce the guitarist's name that everybody says. Frederick. I don't know how to pronounce that last name. From Opeth. Dude is murdering guitar solos on this album. That solo coming in so hard. God, ended on such a good note. And it's like, it's showing shred, it's showing technique, but at the same time, it's so tasteful, and it's not above and beyond. Or I think it's above and beyond. I love how it fits in the song, but I mean, there is solos that people do that are just fucking crazy, and they kind of turn into like, look at what I can do. And I feel like all the solos I've heard on this record so far have just been like, let's give you that feeling. Because once again, I'm biased, I'm a guitarist, but it's like sitting here, especially this very first time listening to this, sitting here and that comes cutting through for the first time I've ever heard it. It's like Salt Bay, man. Just jot that shit on there. Just wow. That shit comes in. Killer, bro. Is that gonna be my underline statement of Skeletor? Is like, yo, it's got some of the killest, best guitar solos that Ghost has done. I'm ready to see these live. Yeah. I think Missilia Amori is a standout so far.
A man of faith is hard to find. You show me yours, I'll show you
Okay.
mine. Love rockets. Shot right in between your eyes. Love rockets. Excite me with your demise. My missiles are aimed to launch at your heart. Give in or the war is on. Love rockets.
Oh, I fucking dig this song. Yeah, I feel like this. I feel like this one and Lacrima so far are the darkest musically on this album. Yeah, I'm digging this track a shit ton. I'm so glad. Y'all don't understand how much I've been chomping at the bit to get to the rest of this record, but I had to wait till today because I just had so much going on. But here we are, and I should. It just depends on how we want it to fall, because this will come out Friday, and then I got another request I got, and then yeah, let's go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll have another release of Ghost on Sunday as well. Um, I dig the fuck out of the song. The guitar solo comes in just hitting hard as fuck. I love that bass line. I might give MVP to the bass line of this track. I feel like if I was going to sit here in the studio and try to figure out and cover any part of this song, I feel like the bass line is where I would want to play. Because it's down, down, down. And then there was some bass runs and riffs it was having that I really dig. I cannot wait to listen to this song in more avenues and overanalyze it even more. Yeah, I feel like the last two, this one and Cenotaph, have really spoke to me. Uh, Honestly, I've been listening to the first half of the album a shit ton. Guiding Lights is really starting to connect with me as well. Uh, and even though De Profundis Borealis didn't hit as hard as I wanted it to, I still really like that song. I love the verses of it. It's just, I don't know what it is about that chorus. I'm wondering when they play it live if I'll have different feelings about it. But there's something about the studio recording of that to me, the chorus is just missing just a tiny bit of oomph to add to it. Uh, I had another one of my couples. It's a husband wife duo. Uh, Hopefully they won't be mad if I shout them out. Mike and Kim Rowley. They messaged me to talk about what they're thinking of the record as well, and they were saying that De Profundis Borealis has a Mastodon vibe to it. And I thought that was interesting. I'm gonna have to listen to that one with that mindset in mind. I do think De Profundis, I know I keep saying it that way, uh, is the most proggy song on the record so far. I feel like it goes a few places. Uh, but I'm curious if anybody else gets a Mastodon vibe from that song. Uh, Missilia Amori. I love that. Like that's some of my favorite lyrics I've heard from Ghost. Love rockets. I'm gonna be walking around the house singing that shit like crazy. If this ends up being your first time to the channel, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Once again, I'm so excited. I cannot wait to read all the comments, see what everybody is thinking. Uh, Once again, shout out to the Ghost fan base. Y'all are my. Don't tell the King Gizzard guys, but y'all are my favorite fan base. I feel like I'm a part of both, but I love Ghost. Ghost really don't miss. And I don't care what anybody says. I know I've been seeing things where the fan base is kind of torn on this record. saying it's not as good as Impura and all this kind of stuff. I don't like. What do you mean? It's the same thing. Like if I use King Gizzard as an example, I feel like each album gives its own fix. And so if you wake up one morning and you're feeling like you need this kind of fix, you've got this album for it. Uh, Skeleton to me is like, and I'm y'all literally are seeing me unfold as I make it through the album. I just now made it to Missilia Amori. I love this record. I think it's such a good mixture of major and minor. This might be the record to help me start getting into more major key music, but at the same time, I don't know. I doubt it because I love minor key. Minor key is my favorite. And I want that. I want that darkness, man. But yeah, I got to go through this a few more times. But I think first initial listening, I love the bass line. MVP to the bass. MVP to all of them. All Papa V, Papa 5, and Ghouls and Ghoulettes MVP, all of them. But I like the bass line a lot. Uh, yeah. Can't think of nothing else to say besides stay positive, stay rocking, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.